And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and I'll be returning to Beyond All Reason cast. Now moving on to 4v4 on the Supreme Isthmus. Isn't there a Supreme Strait? I don't even know. I had a map that was like not English, so I'm like, I don't even know anymore. Anyways, let's introduce the teams. I'm gonna confuse red and orange again, but at least not at the very start. Red is Lava Mark on the bottom left corner. Yellow is John O'Law. Orange is Luke Da Duke. And magenta is Theron. And for our top right corner, green is Mandarin. Teal is Boss Panda. Purple is Mordente, I don't know. Blue is Pooban. Alright. Don't need to introduce this map. Unless they made changes. I think it's a little different. I don't think I've seen these kind of like small islands. I mean, I wouldn't even call them islands. I don't know enough about ocean topology to tell you what these are. But anyways, so we have blue and magenta kind of holding the front line, and then we're orange. Yeah, it is orange. Orange is going into the waters. Green is going for water. Purple looks like they might be going for land. That is interesting. The one thing I learned is you don't want to... Oh, I think there is another difference. There aren't that many metal extraction sites. So one complaint I had about, I guess let's call it Supreme Strait because that's the last one I've seen it, is that there were a lot of metal extraction sites. So if one side controls the body of water, they are just in a huge advantage. Simply because you can't compete with that. It's just an economic advantage you can't get back from. So we do see a bit of a... Whoa! A tier 2 already? What is red thinking? I mean, maybe if they have the resources, but... I mean, if green doesn't respond to this... Wow, magenta is really aggressive with the commander. Oh, blue doesn't want to lose their commander already. This is way too early. Man, magenta is like, I am just gonna take control of all of this. And there's nothing you can do about it. So purple is now kind of... Is that complete? They might actually have enough resources. Man, magenta is really boxing them in, huh? And if they're not careful, you don't want to lose more units. All of those small losses will add up. Yeah, with the artillery, with some pounders, man, magenta is really boxing blue in, and I think blue needs some help. And meanwhile, we see... How did they know? Man, how did red know they had air units? Yeah, it's nuts that they're already going... Yeah, that's the thing. Green had a chance, but green never bothered scouting. Blue is definitely in a bad spot. They are getting pushed back. That's not a great option when it comes to defending. It just feels like it takes too long. Oof. Yeah, if all you're doing is repairing these, you are in quite a bit of trouble. Oh, are you building another one? Damn. Man, this feels very one-sided. Like, Yeah, naval hovercraft. What's purple doing? Oh, purple went for tier 2 already. You don't want to get too close with those guys. You want to use the range. Yeah, blue looks like they're done for. Yeah, between the orange supporting from C and magenta just dominating this utterly. And what is teal doing? Why does it feel like it's a very... And red hasn't had to do much? I don't even know what red has been doing. Red has been just building up defenses and whatnot. But yeah, blue has been mostly eliminated. Orange hasn't built any hover... Wait, have they built hovercrafts? Not to my knowledge. I mean, they're probably just supporting this area. Yeah, it's a little late to try to contest for... See, this is what I meant, like, for the player here, they need to at least contest the seas. Like, I am glad that resource-wise, you aren't as like, you won't get such a huge advantage because you control this, but just in terms of map control, it makes a huge difference. And kudos to blue for still... Kudos to blue for still playing and trying to rebuild. Wait, is that blue? Yeah. Okay, there are just purple units. That's why I was like, wait, what? Looking at the mini map, I'm like, are there blue? Because sometimes they just kind of leave. You're building tier 2 now? Ugh. I don't think it's gonna work out. Yeah, orange just have too much control here. Trying to establish afterwards is just not gonna work very well. And we see some tigers. Are there no anti-air? I guess other than red, nobody else have been attacked by air units until now. And I don't know if... Yeah, I don't think green has... They might be able to fend this off, but... damage is still quite a bit. Because those things are built to tank a lot of damage. Interesting. Wait. The orange control that. Wait. Teal never bothered never bothered. What the heck are they building? Experimental gantry? Oh, that is super ambitious. Yeah, that's... the amount of damage they're taking with the fat boys. Ooh, oh right, but they do have splash, so if your units are really close... The only downside for them is that they don't have proper radars. Wait, they can hit these guys, right? I guess purple is just not paying attention. I'm just curious if blue could make a comeback, because... what are they getting? That's a lot of construction vehicles. Do all of them have tier 2 now? Yes, seems like it. They're getting SARS. Oh, they're just attacking the ground. I was like, what are they attacking? I don't see it. But so far, it feels like the bottom left corner has control of the air. They are now getting their hover tanks. Which are proving to be a handful. a single marauder can only do so much. But right now this flank is also open, so purple can't defend this as well. And it does feel like a losing battle because the top right corner is mostly reactive, right? They're not proactive. They don't command the situation. And if these hovercrafts just go through here, yeah, the moment purple's economy is down, they're kind of screwed. They're building a Thor. They are mad. Because their economy can't quite support it. Oh man, blue is still going. Now what's the point of this? Like why did green build these units if they're gonna just let the enemy build a flagship? Do they have enough to even defend against a flagship? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't even think they have that much. Interesting. What are they getting? Okay, yeah, they're like, we need a better. Yeah. They never got any anti-air, and I don't think they're gonna recover from this. The damage is too much. I mean, it kind of depends on how long it takes before the bottom left corner pushes. Oh, that's what they were building. I was like, where did all of the resource went? That's a lot of pulsars. Tachyo accelerators. Oh yeah, that commander's dead. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's kind of nuts how all of these Zars are struggling against this one Thor. I guess that's why they call it experimental for a reason. Is nobody building? Is nobody resurrecting? Like, getting these on your side would be great, but yeah, this is crazy. Like orange is basically denying the coast to the top right corner. Yeah, I still don't know what green is doing. And that's the thing, like, Teal is spending so much resource building a handful of units. There's only so much they can do. Are they just pushing it out? Yeah, I was like, a single one isn't gonna win it for you. Oh, are they? Okay, they are repairing that. Oh, it's not gonna survive that. Unless... Why, it's getting lucky. That's the thing, I feel like... Okay, they are Are they resurrecting? Yeah, they're resurrecting. Yeah, blue has the right idea. Resurrecting these units so they'll instantly get a force even though they don't have the capability of building it. Can it not attack those? Man, that sucks. I guess you need something with indirect fire. It's not always obvious what can and cannot work. But so far, it definitely feels like the bottom left corner just have complete control of the situations. Like, it's not even a question. Because the bottom left corner is just sieging the enemy. They're basically just waiting until they find the opportunity. Oh, they built a Mercury. Huh. Interesting. In response to that attack earlier. Oh, are they actually finally gonna attack? Man, the flagship has terrible aim. Yeah, they're gonna attack once the enemy is like has everything they need. Like, let's not attack when they're weak. Let's attack when they're entrenched in a very defensive position. Yeah, that sounds about right, right? I'm gonna speed it up. I think the bottom left corner is gonna win. I mean, if Teal is allowed to get a lot of Thors, maybe, but I just struggle to... I also don't know what yellow is doing. I haven't seen yellow forces. Are they actually finally producing units? What are they building? Are they alternating? I don't know what they're doing. And I think earlier when Orange played the hand for air units, it kind of gave the enemy knowledge that that's what they're gonna use. Man, Magenta is like, this is just my base. I'm gonna build plasma deflectors and there's nothing you can do about it. And red is too passive. Red, honestly, with the right composition, they could probably destroy most of green. And right now, orange is actively targeting. Actually, you know what would be quite strong? If the enemy is like this passive or experimental, I might actually just go for a lot of marauders. Go for a lot of marauders. Swing down. Because chances are they're not ready for... I guess I wouldn't attack the strong position there. I love how they're just circumventing everything. That's what I meant. Like, red could have destroyed this a lot sooner. They didn't have to wait until now. And they should be able to clear out a good portion of this. They might not be able to destroy everything, but... yeah, when you're in this position, it's really hard to dig yourself out. Yeah, right now red is just cleaning up anything they can target. Blue is mostly done. What's with them going for really expensive units? I guess they kind of have to. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. They're just boxed in. Like, even though I said Marauder, like, it takes time to break through here. And it gives your opponent time to react. They're like, oh, I'm getting attacked, Marauders are coming. So from the looks of it, like, it's really hard to defend against these kind of attacks when your units are spread thin, right? Where do I defend? Here, because the center's already collapsing. The side here. And now yellow's finally sending in units. They sent in the Titan. I mean, that's a lot of pulsars. That's why you need these cheap units to, like, distract the enemy. Yeah, this was a very one-sided affair. I think if the two sides were, like, experience-wise, they were closer, and the purple actually went contested this, we might have a much closer battle. I kind of wish my internet doesn't suck as much, because I do miss playing these, even though I'm usually dead weight. I know I'm criticizing newbies when I'm a newbie myself, but I'm just saying relative, okay? If you have newbies versus newbies, that's fine, because you'll get into a situation where you could get close battles. It's when one side is noticeably better. Like, Magenta versus blue, no question. Magenta was just that much better, and be able to control just all of this allowed them to siege, just put the bottom left corner already in a huge advantage. Purple not contesting this water, allow orange to just do as they like here, also didn't help. Green was way too passive, allowing red to get a tier 2 shipyard way too early. And even after that, like, I feel like green and red more or less did nothing. Like they could be absent from the game and we probably wouldn't notice it as much. And currently, after the long siege, they're finally breaking through. I honestly don't know what yellow's doing. Like at this point, it just feels like yellow. I think those are nukes. Are they firing nukes? Probably. Getting gunships probably won't. I mean, if the opponent isn't ready. But yeah, the fact that they were boxing this whole time, allowing the bottom left corner to do as they please, was never gonna help them. Okay, I see. Yeah, this was a fairly one-sided. It only took a long time because it was a slow siege. I feel like the game could have ended a lot sooner if magenta and orange, yellow, red pushed a lot sooner. But yeah, overall it was definitely one-sided. I mean, I have been wrong before where I said, okay, this side is gonna win and then it starts flipping. But in this case, it was one-sided the whole time. There was no chance of comeback. At least it never felt like that was the case. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.